Hi all, Fat Andy here. Right, Simply Cook. No, I haven't been sent it. I didn't buy it. I was given it. My boy, I don't know, he know a chap and that who must buy these or get him in or whatever. And the boy just done a little job for him the weekend, and he chucked in one of these. And what it is, don't ask me how to say how, I got no idea. But I never even heard of them at the end of the day. I did have a quick look on the web, and they're like, well, let's get down and have a look and I'll show you. Right, Simply Cook. Yeah, where you getting these? You get your dinner. What's for dinner tonight? You pick up your recipe, get your ingredients, simply cook it, choose what's next. So it must be some sort of little club, because they've got an app on there. I mean, anyone wants to scan it, they're welcome. I will try to put on the screen somewhere how much these things are. I've got no idea, I never heard of them. But yeah, you get, in this one, you get 4 different things. Sticky Korean chicken drumsticks, or Korean drumsticks, Thai basil stir fry, a red lentil curry, or a goang curry. So what I thought I'd start off with, and we'll just revert and see what it's like basically. The sticky Korean chicken. You get recipe cards with it as well, by the look of it. Everything you need to do. So I'll get that out. That must be some sort of club or something. Let me know in the comments anyone's had this. So what we're going to do first, put this to one side. Over there. Right. So we're going to do this sticky Korean drumsticks. So this is the recipe card you get with it. A savoury rub with garlic, onion and chilli. You can see here, these sticky drumsticks are incredibly Moorish. The chicken is roasted in a Korean style rub and then glazed with a delicious tangy gochujang sauce, gochujang, I don't know how you pronounce it. But anyway, serve it with quick pickled cucumbers and a creamy Korean style dressing to drizzle over your rice. It's gluten free, 25 minutes cooking time, serves 2 to 4, medium heat, 643 calories. Yeah, it's just yeah, these must be the sauces you get with it. In this little box, which I'll look at the moment, or in a minute should I say. Ingredients, so I've got some drumsticks, I've got basmati rice, I've got cucumber, we've got a tablespoonful of honey, 1 lime, which I've got and I picked up, 2 tablespoonfuls of mayonnaise, which I have in the fridge, store cupboard vegetable, which we've got, extras, you make your own, sesame seeds, iceberg lettuce, I've got a lettuce in there, spring onions, yeah, make it milder, go easy with the gochujang glaze. That must be the spicy bit in it. That's the way to cook it, and everything else. You get all this weird how you prep the rice and everything else. Right, I'm not going to bore you people anymore, but yeah, you also get a little card you can take shopping with you, so you can tick them off as you get it basically. Yeah, right, let's get this thing opened and see what it's all about. Right, so in this, you get all the instructions and everything else that tell you ingredients. We'll look at the ingredients in a minute. Let's just get these things out and see what you actually get. So, we get, that must be the powder. Quick pickle mix that is. Then you get the gochujang glaze. And then you get the Korean style rub. Right, and that's what you get in there. So what we need now is some chicken. Right, let me go get the chicken. Right, so chicken drumsticks. Open these up. Now, what it says you need to do is put the chicken in a mixing bowl, then sprinkle the Korean style rub over the chicken. So, let's, me and Kay are having this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 4 drumsticks each. That should do it, I should think. Depending on how much you want to eat, basically. So, what that actually says then is, so what we want is the Korean style. Move that bowl so you can see what's going on. The Korean, where are we? Got to look at this thing. Gochujang Glaze. Korean style rub. So this is the Korean style rub. Sprinkle the Korean style rub over the chicken. Mix and coat well with a little bit of oil. So I have some oil, some vegetable oil. So what we're going to do, just a little bit of oil over the chicken, and basically get that oiled up in there, like so. That's nice and oiled. Then we're going to open the pot. Right, so we get our bowl with all that. I'll just wash my hands, by the way, before I pick this up so that'll slip everywhere. The Korean style rub. Tells you on there, allergens of soya in this. And so we get the lid off. Right, we'll pierce it with a knife. That'll be easier. So this is your Korean style rub. Smells nice, I will say. So this all goes in here. Let's just mix it around a bit. That's what it's telling me to do. So let's get it all mixed up with the rub. Do that. Mix this all round like so. Then it says to get a tray and place this onto a baking tray, which I'm now going to get. Right, line baking tray. So it says place the chicken. Move that off there, bleeping away. I'm going to do this in the air fryer oven instead of the main oven, and I'm just going to lay this out. As you can see, move that way. That can fit in there. That can fit that, and there. Right, that's our chicken laid out. Right, so this says put it into the oven for 20 minutes. Yeah, so yeah, 20 minutes. So I'll stick this in here. I think I want a bit longer than that. Mind you, have got to put it on and turn the oven up really high to finish off with the glaze. But I would say maybe 25 myself. I don't know. I'll stick it in anyway and we'll find out. Right, I'll now set that now for 20 minutes. I'm going to go 20 minutes just to see what it looks like. We can always add time to it. Right, on to the next bit. Right, now to make the glaze. It says 1 tablespoonful of oil into a bowl or a jug, which is there. So around a tablespoonful, I would think. Right, next thing that goes into this jug is a tablespoonful of honey, which is somewhere around there. Whoop, I did it. Right. Then add the gochujang, whatever it is, glaze. Allergens on there is soya. So this has to then be added. So we get a teaspoon out of the drawer for that. Very thick and sticky, as you can see there. Get everything out of there. See, I should imagine everything is measured out for you in pots and everything. Oh, very, very sticky. And that's the glaze. I can get it off my fingers. Bit on that. Wash my hands. Right, and then we get 1 lime cut that in half. We want the juice of 1 lime. Got that fresh today, so yeah, should be good. So that's 1/2 of it squeezed. Then we've got the juice of the other half in there. Right, that's it. Right, so that's everything in there. And then we've got to give this a good mix. Don't say anything about heating it up, so I've got no idea. Just says mix it up, so I would have thought you'd have heated this, but hey ho. Give that a good mix. That's your glaze. Right, and in another small bowl, we get the pickle mix, which is there. Allergens none on there. A quick pickle mix, this is called. Dump that into a bowl, as you see there. Right, just jump ahead of yourself there. Just move that to one side that. We need another jug. A lot of jugs and bowls around here, aren't they? Where you need a teaspoonful of water. Hardly seem worth putting in. Then you've had a teaspoonful of glaze, what I just made up earlier. That goes in. Then you need 2 tablespoonfuls of mayonnaise. That'll be 1. That'll be 2. And then apparently we mix this up. Let me get a spoon out of here. And this is going to be like your dressing apparently. Give that a good mix. Right, so we mix that like that, and that is your dressing. I'll put to one side. Right, back to this. Right, this is the one where I put the pickle mix in, so I need a teaspoonful of water. Right, so this one in here was the pickle mix. Pickle mix, yeah. Teaspoonful of water. And then what you need is 1/2 a cucumber. So I'm going to chop this. Right, so what you do with this cucumber, slice it straight down the middle. And what that actually said was to de-seed it. Like so. Just take that off that. Just get that middle out because that holds the most water. All we do then is just de-seed this cucumber best we can. Seeds out of there. Right, that's the seeds out of there. Move that to one side. And all we do is just cut these then into little slices like so. Same with this side. Too thick. Right, that's the cucumber done. And then what you do, you mix this up like so. Then you just plonk your cucumber in there basically. According to the recipe anyway. Like that. And just mix all that cucumber in with that mix. Get it well coated. Like so. Then we set that to one side. Right, let's see how these chicken's getting on. Right, chicken's looking good. I have added another 5 minutes to it because that's nowhere near done yet. And they are a little bit bigger drumsticks. So I've just turned them over. I just added another 5 minutes. Got the kettle on there. This is going to do the basmati rice. Once that come out, then we'll get the glaze on and everything. Get that back in that oven. on a high heat like it says, and glaze it up. Right, that has now been in there. I've had that in there for 25 minutes. So the next thing you do then is get this glaze, and according to that, you tip it over the chicken, and then crank the old oven up to 220 Celsius on a fan. Put that in there, and that's saying 5 to 7 minutes. I'm probably going to go a little bit longer. I need to know that this is done. Right, back in the oven. Right, pan is boiling. Into the basmati rice. Lid on there. Bring that back to the boil, and I'll switch that down and let that simmer. Right, we're now serving up. Right, so that's the chicken on there. And then what we do, we take this cucumber, half that bouquet on there. A little bit of juice on there. And then that's the dressing we made up, which will go over that cucumber. There'll be a few spring onions scattered across there like so. Then chop off a few sesame seeds, and voila, that's all yours, that is. That is a lovely Korean meal. Right, let's have a taste test. Right, there it is. Look at that. That do look nice. Do it taste nice. Never had this before. That hasn't been sent to me to reveal or nothing. That was just given to my boy. So yeah, I'll take it and that's what we've done. So let's, I think first of all, I will try a piece of chicken. It's very, very hot, but go for it. That's very nice, that is. I quite like that. Do you like that?
Yeah.
That's nice, isn't it? Let's try a bit of this cucumber with this dressing. That dressing is really nice. I know there weren't much of it, but that's really nice. Got some rice. A little bit of warmth. I thought that was that a 2 chili or something? I can't remember now. On the recipe card here. Yeah, 2 chili rating. That's nice. Sticky Korean drumsticks. And we got a nice glaze on them as well. Do you like that?
Yeah.
That's nice.
I do. Sweet and sticky.
And it's got a little bit of heat obviously in it. There's a slight vinegary taste, isn't it?
Is it?
That's what I'm picking up. Only slight, and that cut through that sweetness. That's really nice. Wow.
Yeah. A little bit.
That's, as I say, I'll see if I can find out how much these things are. I think you just type in simply cook. I'm not sure. I've never had them before. That's nice. No, I'd have that again, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I'd give that a good 9 out of 10. A good 9 out of 10 on that.
Yeah, so would I.
That's nice. So, as I say, you get your recipe cards with it and everything. For each meal what's in there. That's great. Yeah, simply cook. I don't know, that's another thing you can scan on the back there as well. If you can see that. QR code. So you have a look yourselves. I don't know, I never had it before. That's just this chap here before you know, he did a little job for the weekend and he'd given this pack and just, I'll take it and try that. And that is really, really nice.
Where did the sauce come from?
That's all in here.
Oh, it's all in there.
Everything for this meal, obviously apart from your rice, your chicken, your cucumber, your spring onions and everything. But all the extra core ingredients come in there. Easy to follow as well. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. What are you giving it, Kay?
Yeah, 9.
What?
9.
9?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Right. I'm going to let you go now. It's dragged on long enough. Yeah, give it a look. You know, but yeah, I'd have that again. I really would. That's quite nice. Yeah, give us your comments below. Let us know. Thumbs up if you like the video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so to help the channel. And we will catch you lovely people in the next one.
Cheers. Bye.
Well, she like it anyway.
So do
I. So do I. Thanks. See you later.
Really.
Cheers. Cheers.